So why are the Pistons playoff built? I got a few reasons. I almost want to hang on to them and see if any listeners agree. But, the fact is they've proven what they can prove in the regular season. They got Cade back. He looked fine last night. There were a couple of plays early in that game. Blew past a defender, went to the hole and finished over, I think it was Green, AJ Green. And I was like, okay, that looks like normal Cade. And then at one point in the second quarter, he took the whole Bucks team to the rack and laid it up and hit him.
He's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, okay.
There was the good news that came out of the injury. It's like his injury was the best injury you could have. Mm-hmm. It sucks that you're gone for 3 weeks, but at the same time, it's one that when you heal from, when your lung reinflates, if you will, and heals up the spot that they had an issue with, you're back to normal. Yeah. It's not like you have this lingering, oh crap, my ankle is still this tweak. I got to just wrap it tightly and be careful about that. It's going to be a little issue. No, you're good to go, and he's good to go, and he looked great. Stewart came in, he looked great. The whole team looked great, frankly. I mean, they had 8 guys play 20 minutes or more. They had 7 guys in double figures. They had 38 assists on 48 made shots.
Yep.
My God, that was a complete team effort.
It really felt good just to see him back out there and to see him look like Cade Cunningham. And so now, it's just so the evaluation of him today is a big thing. They're going to see how he feels today. And if he feels fine, they'll make a call on Charlotte. And I suspect if they feel like they wouldn't, JB after the game wouldn't commit to Cade playing in the Charlotte game, but did say, we'll check in on him tomorrow, as they should, right? There's no reason to rush him back if he's feeling any ill effects from the collapsed lung. Then they can have him. They can chill. Cade, you chill and get better. And we'll try again next week. 248-539-9797. So you tell us why you think this Piston team is playoff built. And I got a few things here, and see if they agree or disagree. I'm sure you have some ideas.
I do, but it's interesting because my reason for why they're playoff built could also be a reason why it's not going to work out.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Let's get to the people. Steve in Heartland, you're on 97.1. What's up, Steve?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
My thinking on your question is this. With Cade being out for, what was that, I don't know, 10, 12 games or 11. Something, and Stu as well, the other guys played exceptionally well. And I think a lot of the controversy, or when I say why the Pistons didn't do something, because we know that Cade's going to get double-teamed a lot in the playoffs, and it gives the coach now so much more options with guys that he can trust to come in there and knock them down.
Steve, that is exactly one of my reasons. And there's a story put together by CBS Sports about how Cade's 11-game absence allowed specifically 3 guys to really blossom into assets for the postseason. And we'll get to...
I absolutely agree. Like with Jenkins and Asar and Tobias, they don't just have to rely on a starting 5 anymore. It gives the Bickerstaff so much more options to do things to keep them. I'm not making no predictions how far they're going to go, but they are a sound team with depth that they never had in the past.
Well, you touched on something that people are writing about nationally and noticing, and we were hoping that this might be the case. Perhaps you've learned that, we tend to be glass half full. How can things work out? Are they actually going to be better off because Cade was out? Some people think so. We'll get to this story in CBS Sports. Also hear what JB Bickerstaff had to say about that exact thing today at 10:35. And I'm intrigued by your double-edged sword, Scott. Scott's got a double-edged sword.
That's right.
All right. We'll figure out what that is. Pistons, is this team...
Oh, come on. Whoa. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey. Whoa. Keep it fair.
We want your reasons why they're playoff built. It's Karsch and Anderson, 97.1.